Mm-mm-mm. Baby, I love me some tea, especially when I'm talking about myself. Let me tell you about this date I had. Okay, so I went on this date. I'm dating in my 50s, 50. Okay, we'll just say 50, and it's some shit. It is hard. It is comical. Let me just give you a little bit of history. First of all, I am Stevie Michaels, author of Third Time, My Charm. It is available on Amazon and also on my website, trulypoetic.inc.com. That's TRULYPOETIC.com. TICINC.com. Lord help me. So anyway, this book is about my journey through and surviving domestic violence. So, I've been through therapy, and unfortunately, I'm also a survivor of sexual assault, and been through therapy, and I've done my healing, and I said, let me get on out here and get into this dating world. Find me a mate, find my forever man, because I'm also looking for my forever home, so I'm going to find my forever man. So, been on a couple of dating sites just to see, what's out there, because I feel like you get a better feel for people when you're able to have a conversation with them, like via text or on the phone, kind of see if you vibe on the phone, or see if they spell correctly, or, have some type of grammar education, or, how respectful they are. What are they really looking for, to kind of weed them out. So, I heard an animal or something, sorry. So, I, like I said, I was on the site, met this guy, and it was nice. He reached out to me first because I'm a big flirt. And so I felt like one of my problems in dating was I was always, the aggressive one. I was always the one to reach out and say something first. And, I'd be like, hey, how you doing? You looking good? And I'll speak first. I'll step first. I'll do all that. And I said, no, I'm going to stop doing that. They need to step to me. Let them come to me, because I've been praying over this. So, Lord, send my man to me, okay? Let me recognize who he is. Let me know who he is. Let me like him. I hope he's everything that I want on my list, okay? So, he spoke to me. I was like, okay, this is cool. How you doing, beautiful? I'm fine. Girl, I love when they call me beautiful, sexy, all that kind of stuff. Yes, yes, yes. Come in the door with compliments. So, we're having, conversation on the app. And right away he says, can I call you? And I don't have a problem giving my number out. Hell, I give my number out on my business cards. I've been doing that for damn near 20 years. So half of the United States probably got my doggone cell phone number. So I gave him a cell phone number. And I said, okay, let's talk. So, he's kind of nice voice. He ain't sound like Mike Tyson or something, like that. How you doing? How you doing? No, I didn't have to deal with all that. So we had a good conversation, and everything was going smooth. So I was like, okay, I like the fact that he's actually taking the initiative to get to know me outside of the app, because a lot of guys will do that. They won't ask for your number. Hell, half of them don't even ask your name. And it's like, how are you still having this conversation with me? And we don't know each other's names. So I'm the one that says, what's your name? I'm Stevie. What's going on? But no, he asked right away. Told me his name, told him mine. We, of course, we're talking on the phone. Everything was going good. So, in the middle of these conversations, baby, I can't even remember all this stuff. These shenanigans was coming out the woodworks left and right that hold on. Hold on. Dang, where are my glasses? Okay. So look at here. This one says, going to trip you out. So, hold on, because I got to bring it back to the good stuff. Got to bring it back to the good stuff. So, as our conversation is going, he tells me this. Write this down. I'm a handful, Stevie. So I text, I need details. What do you consider a handful? He said, no details because it may be too much for you. Didn't you just tell me to take these notes down? Sir. Okay. So I go and say, uh-oh, well, we are all a bit of a handful, though, in some kind of way, because I'm thinking, maybe he's just saying, he got some issues, hell, we all got issues. I got issues. So I'm thinking that's, maybe what he's talking about. I don't know. He said, I don't mean any kind of bad way, Stevie. I just tell you, this is his grammar, okay? I just tell you, I have a very high sex drive. That's all. Exclamation point, exclamation point. What? Sir, what, how did we get on sex and your sex drive? So, and why did you feel like that was some type of note that I need to take down right now and we're just getting to know each other? How do we get to the lower region? I don't, what? So, first of all, you don't even know if I'm a full-fledged woman. I'm just saying, because we haven't seen each other in person. We've only traded some pictures and, saw each other's profile, da-da-da. That could be some fake stuff, So, I said, okay. I had went on and I just kept elaborating on how we can be a handful, and I was like, well, I guess I didn't need to say all of that because you ain't even talking about that. So I said, okay, so I ignored that. We moved on with our conversation. We kept talking. Everything was good. So the next day, we're talking again, having a good conversation, texting, calling. He calling me while he at work, texting while he's at work, and all this other stuff. And I'm like, okay, all right, he's showing some, some interest and some initiative to communicate, because communication is very, very important to me. So we talk about how we're vibing. So he says, okay, same here. Personally, I think we're off to a good start. And I said, yes, indeed. You can spell and you're not disrespectful. And I'm going to tell you, okay? I'm going to tell you if your spelling is a little off, because I come from a long line of educators. I'm sorry. It annoys the shit out of me. I can't deal with people who just misspell stuff that they don't even have to misspell. Just simple words, But anyway, we're gonna stay on subject, okay? I'm gonna stay on. So then he says, oh shit, LOL, Stevie, what ends you been running into? Damn. And I said, man, I have some stories I can tell you. So I started talking about some of the guys that I've experienced some shenanigans on the dating site that we were on. And so he's like, save some of it for our date so that we can have some more to laugh about. And I'm like, yeah, because I got some impersonations I can do, because, I got some impersonations, okay? Like the one time this gay guy tried to approach me and talk to me, and girl, we talked on video, and he was like, how you doing? I was like, oh, hell no. This is why you need to talk to people on the phone and see them in person, because you don't know who you are messing with. Anyway, so in the middle of us having this conversation about how we're vibing,